used to do this every week. I used to go to this other mic called the East Room. That's where I started. And the reason I stopped going is because of some shit that happened, some PC bullshit. But it wasn't just that. I used that as my excuse, but really and truly, I didn't like the mic. And there were other mics where I had more time. Like the way the mics work in Nashville, it's like you either get 4 or 5 minutes. And the mic that I was going to go to tonight was a 5-minute mic. The mic I'm going to right now is a 5-minute mic. But the one that I started at was 4 minutes. Most of them around here are 4 minutes. And you know what's funny about it is that anybody that's not a comedian, and before I started doing it, this is exactly what I thought, in my fucking ignorance and incompetence. I thought, 4 minutes? That's not enough time. Jesus Christ, that is more than enough time. A lot of these mics, you wish they were like 10 seconds long. I wish that we could like turn people's mics off. Like I really do. And I know that sounds a little fascist, but I think that there needs to be like a laugh meter or an attention meter. But the problem with this is obvious, you know, and this is why I wouldn't want to implement this because, like I said, it would be fascist. Who gets to decide? Who gets to decide what, you know, if, say I were the gatekeeper, and here's the thing though, mics, they can make their own rules though. So, if you really believed in art though, if you really believe in art, and you really believe in comedy, you wouldn't do this. So that's why I'm against it. So as great of an idea as it is, I'm still against it. Because it would be so easy to take advantage of it, you know? It'd be so easy to be like, you know, I don't like this person's set. I don't like what this person has to say, so I'm going to cut them off, or I'm going to not allow them to finish their point, you know? And that's not fair. So, whoa! That light just moved. Maybe we can move back. Yay! Yay! Oh, shit. Okay. Take a shit. Every time I'm on the interstate and I'm gonna go do stand-up comedy, it's like I have to shit the entire way because I'm so nervous. And please don't give me some sort of rebuttal comment that's like, please, can you film yourself taking a shit? Please, I really want to see you. I really want to see the poop coming out of your asshole. That's so cool. I used to do that for this guy that I was with, because that's something he was into. And yeah, that's really weird, but I love the guy, you know? Oh hey, we're passing the projects. Yeah, I'm not scared. No, this is kind of a scary part of town. Probably shouldn't be going this way, but fuck it, right? I can show them my credentials. You don't have that Tupac CD, so good luck with that. Oh shit, why the fuck did I go this way? It's so much harder to turn. I hate turning left. That's like one of the hardest things in the world, turning left into oncoming traffic. It's fucking scary. You always think you're gonna die. Oh god, just seeing the street name makes me nervous. No, but like, a lot of people, they say, well, these people are your friends. No, they're really not. They're really not. I mean, this guy that yelled at me, I consider him to be my friend, even though we disagree on stuff. Oh hey, a little twink. It's East Nashville. This is like gay central out here. Totally gay central. I used to go to this AA meeting out here, and I used to think it was a gay meeting because there's so many gay people there. There you go. I know you guys are nervous for me. Okay, let's see. I think I know where I'm going. I might not. I think this bar is up here. I hope. Is that it? I think that's it. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Okay, I don't think I can park over here. Yeah, this place is called the Crying Wolf. Hope I don't get robbed. Oh God. Really don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, you do. All you have to do is park your car. That's all you have to do. Just park the goddamn car. Okay. We made it. Okay, I just want to show you guys something. Something funny. Totally gonna eat this on stage because I'm infused with toxic masculinity, you know? Got this protruding from out my forehead at all times. See, it makes me nervous. Like, I have a Keep a Constitution sign in the back of my car. I got an American flag. Everybody hates America right now. They think it's cool. It makes them cool to hate America, even though you wouldn't be able to hate America. Like, you wouldn't be able to hate any other country openly and constantly whine. Like, if you lived in Iran, you can constantly whine about living in Iran. You know, they fucking kill you. So, shout out to my one subscriber in Iran. I do appreciate living in America. I can critique America. I can note the hypocrisy of America. I can note the hypocrisy of our historical failures. I don't have to completely vilify America. I don't have to completely shit on America. I don't have to burn the fucking flag. I don't have to support terrorism. I don't have to support terrorist groups. I don't have to, you know what I don't have to do. I don't feel like yelling about this anymore. I'm just so fucking sick of talking about it. And you think, like, me being sick of talking about it, I would stop talking about it, right? But I never do, right? It's annoying. I'm sorry. I wish that these things could go away on their own, but they're not. They're just getting worse. But yeah. This makes me nervous. I'm so nervous. Yeah, I don't want to go inside. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Oh. I'll wear this lipstick. You want to know the name of this lipstick? Call Me. I guess they were listening to a lot of Blondie. Y'all like Deborah Harry? She's still really hot. She's old as fuck and she's still hot. Call me. Call me, call me anytime, call me. Have you guys listened to that album that's off of? Actually, I don't think that. No? That song isn't off of Parallel Lines. That song's off of another album. I forgot the name of the album, but Parallel Lines has Heart of Glass. And that one song, one time or another, one way or another. Sorry, I can't think right now. I promise I'd be able to quote Blondie accurately if I wasn't nervous and really desperately needing to take a shit. So, I guess I'm gonna go inside. I got my trusty hemp honey, you know, to calm my ass down if need be. I have a feeling that need will definitely be. So, it's nerve-wracking, man. It is nerve-wracking. Because it's always going to be nerve-wracking, like, doing something that, you know, is important. And you know that this is important. And I think that the reason why it bothers you, why a lot of people do this and they don't really care about it, is because, like, they don't treat it like they should. But it makes sense because their political beliefs are lame, so they have no idea how lucky they are to be able to express themselves in a free country. You do know how lucky you are, and so it frustrates you, and so it's hard for you to do this with people that don't give a fuck about it. And that's why I haven't been here. But that's no excuse. That's really no excuse. Okay, what should I play, y'all? What should I play? See, that's so easy. I always do those chords. I want to do different chords. Don't get excited. You get too excited. I get too excited. Oh, just wait till I get going. All right, let's go inside. Please, let's go inside. Oh my god, I'm sweating profusely. If you could smell these armpits, I would be stinky. And I have deo on. You guys, that's how much I sweat on the way here because I'm so freaking scared. Okay, I have to go inside and figure out what the fuck I'm going to talk about. Because I have... Okay, let me just show you. Let me just show you what all we're working with in this motherfucker. Okay. Now, these are extra note cards, just in case I decide to rewrite something, which could very well be the case. Feel that. Look at that. Look at that. I did all of that in 4 hours, okay? Finally finding use for the whiteboards. Just had to stop smoking pot. Yeah, I think you should talk about pot. I think you should definitely talk about pot. I think there's certain things you should talk about, like, always, you know? As long as you talk about certain things always, always vilify certain aspects of society. Don't vilify actual people. Vilify terrible mindsets. Like, the victim mentality. That's not something you want to subscribe to. Even if a lot of people are doing that, doesn't mean that it makes a lick of sense, even though no
nobody will get onto you. If they're getting onto you, perhaps you're saying something that's forcing them to think, and nobody wants to think. This is the time where you just drink, 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 drink. Not that I'm opposed to that. I would say drinking's a hell of a lot better than all the other shit. Like, really, even weed. I never thought I'd be saying this. Not for me, obviously, but, you know, I think that like, a lot of people would be better off if they just drank all the time. They're already doing that, though. No, but I mean, like, if they're not doing that already, I was like, if instead of, like, taking pills and stuff, if they were to just, like, get drunk, then at least they could black out and we wouldn't have to listen to them, you know? I just... Amy. Amy. Okay, it's 10:06. I really gotta hop my unhappy ass into that bar. I hope it's a dive bar. I really hope it's a fucking dive bar, because if it's not a dive bar, I'm gonna be upset. I love dive bars so much. And see, this is so like me. This is so like me to be chugging coffee when I'm already nervous and I already have to take a shit. You know? That is so like me. But at the same time, I just bought this ginormous cup of coffee and I'm not going to be able to take it to the bar because they don't know me. It would be different if the bartender knew me, but because they don't know me, they're like, what's in that? I'd be like, coffee, motherfucker. It is kind of cool though, because if you're performing, they usually let you do whatever the fuck you want unless you're like smoking pot. As my friend Junie Kutzweiler figured out. Shout out to you wherever the fuck you are. I hope you're not scattered into a million pieces in some river somewhere, since I haven't heard from you. Jesus Christ. The last time I talked to her, she said she was like moving into a fucking storage unit in Atlanta. Like, that sounds like a great idea. But you know, teach their own. If it works for her, it works for her. I just hope she's not dead. I just realized what I always realize, that I'm better when I cut it close, cut it close, cut it close, cut it close. Because then I don't have all the time in the world to obsess and overanalyze everything that I'm gonna say or not gonna say. Hey, 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 hey. I just wish that I could do this in front of the audience. I wish that the audience, the real, actual, literal audience was my literal audience. You guys are more of an audience than the audience gonna see me perform tonight. Just keep that in mind. Now, it really bothers me that a lot of people watch my channel and they think that they know me. And they do in a way. They know me way better than people that really know me actually know me. But at the same time, you don't know me. Don't think that you're gonna make me fall for you. I'm the only person that can make me fall for me. It's true. And God is my homeboy, not you or you or you. I'm in love with God. Really and truly I am. It's weird. Every time I read the Bible, I fucking cry. I cry, y'all. Is that weird? So I think I've talked about the love porno inside my head. And I realize that I'm just fantasizing about God loving me. It does sound kind of fucked up. You know? Every time you masturbate, oh, I'm just thinking about God. Yeah, I totally understand Mother Teresa's position. One hell of a position, if you ask me. See, if I fuck it up, I try to, like, make it work. Make it work, make it work. Thanks, Tim Gunn. Not James Gunn. fuck James Gunn. He fucks little boys. And is proud of it. And people say, oh no, he was making a joke. The motherfucker isn't a comedian. Stop using that as an excuse. When real comedians don't make real jokes. Stop making excuses for people that just use that to abuse. And he directs Disney films. Isn't that disturbing? The fact that they're so willing to sweep certain things under the rug because the people that have this special treatment have the political beliefs that they agree with. That's the whole reason that they're treating them like this. Can you imagine if James Gunn didn't feel the way that he did about Trump? They would not have been sticking up for him the way that they did. I promise you. Okay, I gotta go in there though, really and truly. I have to go in there because I still have to sign up, and I'm sure I should like try to socialize at least 15 minutes. It's 10:11 so far. 10:11. So at 10:15 we go inside, okay? So then we're just 15 minutes late, CP time, and it's 15 minutes before the show, and so that'll give us some time to gather our thoughts, put our shit together, read a good Bible verse, maybe possibly take a shit. So yeah, I gotta drink all this coffee in 4 minutes or 3 minutes counting. Let's go. Okay, I made it this far. Okay, a lot of people are leaving the bar. So this is a good sign. Well, this is a bar. Like, I love this. If I ever get anywhere, I'm going to miss doing this. I'm going to miss going to just shitty dive bars and doing like 4 to 5 minute sets. Like, I was thinking about that. I was hanging out with some people after comedy, probably about, like a year ago, something like that. Before, this one particular mic moved to Twin Kegs 2, which is where I've been doing it, where a mic is currently going on right now. It used to be at the place called Tin Dog. What was really cool about Tin Dog is you could smoke cigarettes in there, and the place was always falling apart. Like, this place was so fucking broke. They didn't have working toilets. Sometimes they didn't even have alcohol because they couldn't afford it. What bar doesn't have fucking alcohol? That's funny though. That's a funny ass story. Like, one of the places I started was a bar so fucking cheap they didn't even have alcohol. They literally have to buy beer and bring it in there. They buy like 12 packs of beer and sell them that way, which is just fucking pathetic. But anyway, this might have been why the mic moved somewhere else. But anyway, this one night we were all cutting up, and I think I was buying people drinks. I was just like hanging out with a bunch of my drunk comic friends, and we're just bitching about the Me Too movement and other comics in the scene. Like, it was like a bitch session about the other comics and like who we thought was terrible and who we thought should just stop doing comedy altogether. But we all pretty much agreed on the same people, which was comforting. But I was just thinking to myself, like, after I went home, I was like, man, that was cool. Like, I'll miss doing that. Like, if you ever get established, like, you don't really have that anymore. So, fuck success, right? It's way cooler if you don't succeed. And then you can just rant and rave about failing. But you have more material if you fail. You have more material in, like, struggling than you do, like, when you're successful. So, for that reason alone, I'm glad I'm still in this position. Not that I think I'll ever be in a different position, considering my political views as well as my, very counterculture views on pretty much everything. But people don't want what they don't understand, so they're less likely to book somebody or give somebody a gig if even if they have a lot to offer, even if they're really talented, even if they're really funny and really smart and really, really cool or whatever the fuck, it doesn't matter. It's all about knowing the right people. And even if you do know the right people, if those people can't sell what you're doing, like, my shit is very hard to sell. Even if it's really interesting and entertaining and shit, and even if it's the funniest thing,
And most people tell me that. They're like, you're the funniest person. I'm like, well, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. And I don't give a shit. I mean, I'm funny in my own life. I make people laugh all the time. I make myself laugh all the time. I make God laugh all the time. So that's all I need. God's my #1 fan. And it is 10:15. So I'm going to end this video. Good night.